How long have I been looking through cars on Craigslist? You mean like today? Or like in my life? Because, I mean, I don't know. When was Craigslist invented? We got a Dodge Ram Laramie 4x4 with tasteful mods which accentuate the value, portfolio. Oh yeah, that green OBS truck. You know, that was actually a really good truck. It was just green, obviously. I wasn't only in jail. I wasn't like even in jail. I was in jail for. And I was like, you know, if you buy a brand new car, like if you went out and spent like 120 grand on a brand new S-Class with an executive rear seat, it'd be kind of a pimp move. A 10-year-old used car with an executive rear seat is more like sex trafficker vibes. Floor mats in the back, yeah, it's very flippery. What is Oakwood? What is Oakwood? It's up 85? Sure. Just make up new suburb names. The city's too scary. We need to move to Maple Streams. Yeah. Oh no, there's a black downtown. Time for Pine Fields. 1.5-inch leveling kit. My brother-in-law is all about those. Every vehicle he ever has, he's like, "Hey buddy, you help me shop for leveling kits? Hey man, you ever put a leveling kit on? Hey, I'm trying to put a leveling kit on Kate's car. Can you help me with that?" Like, why am I aiding and abetting a Carolina squat offender? You know? Perpetrator. Carolina squat perpetrator. You can really tell a lot about how somebody takes care of a car by how they take care of their life. Runs like new, good tires, good suspension, cool AC, minor body work needed in the front, more like a minor bungee cord needed in the front. This is more my speed because this is an $1,100 car. So you could buy a $50,000 car, or you could buy this and be just fine. This was when GM went through their Cadillac phase where they were like, hey, remember in the 80s when we just like, to make a car, we just took right angles and made them into sheet metal? What if we did 137 degree angles instead? That's kind of my neck of the woods. Oh, I've been to that parking lot. I think I've bought or sold a car in that parking lot, matter of fact. And he bought it in Snellville. That's perfect. That's just classic. This guy bought this thing from a shady car dealership in Snellville, Georgia, and didn't even have time to rip the plastic test drive plate off before the brakes and the fuel pump went out. That's just... everything from Craigslist Gold is coming full circle now. See what I said about fucking Snellville? And people think I'm harsh on Snellville. People think I'm harsh on Snellville. It's not. I'm just being real. Is that a Cherokee County plate? I quit asking a lot of questions when I see Cherokee County on a license plate. 1990 Chevrolet Silverado. What is up with this? 1500 short bed for the cheap money. What is up with this? Painted 3 months ago, just needs to be buffed. What does that mean? No, this guy. Not this asshole. Not this asshole. I've stood in that driveway right there. I've shaken this guy's hand. I'll tell you that. I know this asshole. Painted 3 weeks ago, just needs to be buffed. What does that even mean? That's the most, like, shady creative excuse for a bad paint job I've ever heard in my life. Like, oh yeah, we did all the hard work. It's just, yeah, you just need to, like, clean it up with some Windex or something. That'll be perfect. Like, no. No. If it just needed to be buffed, the paint guy would have done that. Interior was new 2 months ago. Interior, I mean, it does kind of look new. Like, where did you even get all this? From, like, LMC? What engine is this? It's got a 350, brand new tires, so this is $6 grand? And it says it's a Z71. Oh, it's a 4x4. Could use a tune-up, maybe new spark plugs. But I will do that any day of this week. Does not need much to get it back on the road. This guy, he's just a fucking dweeb. I've met him. I know him. He doesn't come off as a bad guy. He's just a dweeb. He just is. Yeah, it's pretty much perfect. You need to plug in, the AC condenser needs to be connected. Yes, I'm sure that's all the air conditioning system needs. I'm sure anyone who's ever worked on an air conditioning system will tell you, yes, the old AC condenser needs to be connected. That's gonna be real easy. Like, oh, you just need to plug the AC condenser in. Oh yeah, and also just, the paint needs to be buffed. It's brand new, it just needs to be buffed, that's all. It also runs kind of rough, so probably just like, I don't know, like plugs, but I'm probably gonna do that this week. Like, that guy just, he's like a and he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong, but he needs to go out and make an honest living, painting houses or putting rooftops on or something like that, and get the fuck off of Craigslist. I'm just saying. Nice guy, cool guy. I don't remember his name. But he needs, this career path, I don't think this is his aptitude rating. What I'm saying. I just think he's got better talents to which he can serve society. What are we looking for? X-Panda 38. We're wandering aimlessly, to be honest with you. I have absolutely no direction in life or Craigslist or otherwise. I think the Ford Freestar looks like a great option. Personally, the value proposition is there. The column shifter enhances the ergonomical capabilities, and the price is extremely reasonable. It's budget friendly for any budget, and the license plate is just area is awaiting your personalization. The side piece on the passenger side, it's got some accent undulations. It's not smooth like a lot of cars. So just to kind of spice it up a little bit, give you some extra texture to work with. And what else can we say about it? It's very worldly and experienced. It's well-traveled because based on this picture right here, I'm assuming it's spent time in possibly Michigan or Chicago or Ohio. And I didn't even notice this yet, but the carpeting in the back of the van, that's actually really unique. He called Empire today, and he got the 2-for-1 special. It was between the carpet and the fake genuine hardwoods, and he went with the carpet, which is a great choice. It's really for sound reduction and comfort. So, anyways, 2007 Ford Freestar in Marietta. Are you a fan of these? It's got the 4.7 V8, which is it's just as good as a Ford Modular, which wasn't that good to begin with, except it's also not even really as good as that. All right, so you want to see something shitty? Let's see what we can get for under $2,000. Although the funny thing is, the jankiest pieces of shit are not even like, they won't even be under $2,000. It'll be something that's a complete basket case with 17 very unfixable, extremely serious problems, and the guy will be like, I want $7,000 because it's modded and it's rare. We got Pathfinder, we got the Freestar, we got the Lexus IS for 7300. Internals under the hood are in good condition. The rear bumper is custom. We've got some tapage on the front. However, the front axle is damaged beyond repair. That's interesting, especially considering that these didn't come with a front axle. If I'm mistaken, am I remembering that right? 2006 Honda Civic, former college student's car. Why would you say that? Wow, Honda Fit, $8,500. Has a full Yonaka exhaust professionally installed. Yes, now I know why it's $8,500. All maintenance has been done by a Honda dealership. Brand new tires, not even 100 miles on them. Alternator recently replaced. Super clean interior. Rubber mats all around. Non-smoker, very well taken care of. Cons. There shouldn't be any cons. If it's $8,500, it shouldn't be a salvage rebuild title. It really shouldn't. The clear coat shouldn't be peeling for $8,500. Where is this located? It's in the center of Atlanta. This person apparently, no, it doesn't really look like it is. This is not making sense. How many miles are on it? 155, so it's not even super low miles. It's a hubcap model. The clear coat's coming off. Oh, man. You've got that pine tree air freshener. Oh. Yes, but look at that. Look at that. Look at that weld on that exhaust pipe. That's, hey, you know, I'm fair. I'll give credit where it's due. That's a nice looking bead. Oh, it's got a hitch. So the transmission is lovingly maintained. Oh, and it only needs a windshield, including the having a salvage rebuild title and peeling paints. Oh, and the little tow hook cover is removed. So you can tell that it's been dragged out of a ditch once or twice. Probably might have something to do with the salvage rebuild title. Yes. I love optimism. You know, it's really, optimism it's just a force for good in the world. 2011 Chevy Traverse needs a motor, completely stock. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a Chevy Traverse. It's a classic Fulton County detective car, number 1052, which Fulton County is the county that indicted Trump or something. So, it's a piece of classic history. I don't think that this was the car that they indicted Trump in, but it's like, man, you know, I really think that you could pretty much, if I was a psychiatrist or a therapist of some kind, yeah, right? But if I was a mental health professional, let's say, rather than like, you know what I think is the easiest way to diagnose somebody's brain status? Ask them to put their car up for sale on Craigslist and just see what kind of an ad they make. You'll be able to tell everything you need about somebody's mental state by the Craigslist ad that they put up. By the pictures that they take, by the price that they choose, by the description that they write, by the condition of the interior of the car. I can diagnose somebody's mental illness just by a Craigslist ad faster than I bet any doctor could.